If you're in the market for a modern, tech-savvy electric SUV that combines sleek design with performance and practicality, the 2025 XPeng G6 might just catch your attention. This is the latest offering from the Chinese EV brand XPeng, and it's making quite a splash, not just in Asia, but across Europe too. And for good reason. At first glance, the G6 looks like something straight out of a futuristic concept sketch. It's low, wide, and aerodynamic, with a coupe-like sloping roofline that gives it a sporty silhouette without sacrificing interior space. Up front, there's a sleek LED light bar stretching across the entire width of the car, seamlessly integrated into the design. Below that, sculpted bumpers and air intakes give the front end a bold and confident stance. XPeng hasn't just gone for looks, though. The entire body is shaped with aerodynamics in mind, helping to reduce drag and improve overall efficiency. And with flush door handles, sharp creases along the side, and a minimalist rear design with an elegant light strip wrapping around the tailgate, it's very clear that XPeng is aiming to rival premium European EVs in design. But the G6 isn't all about looks. Underneath that stylish body sits XPeng's latest generation SAPA 2.0 architecture, which not only makes the car safer and lighter but also optimizes battery efficiency and performance. In the UK market, two main variants are expected to be offered. The rear-wheel drive version packs a respectable 296 horsepower and accelerates from 0 to 60 in about 6.6 seconds. For those craving more punch, there's the dual-motor all-wheel drive version that delivers a whopping 487 horsepower and brings the 0 to 60 time down to just under 4 seconds. That's performance figures you'd expect from a sports car, not a practical family SUV. Speaking of practicality, let's talk about the range. Depending on the variant and battery size, the XPeng G6 offers a range between 435 to over 570 kilometers, which is roughly 270 to 355 miles on a single charge, based on the CLTC cycle. Real-world UK figures will be slightly lower but still impressive. What's even more interesting is the ultra-fast 800-volt architecture, which allows the G6 to recharge from 10% to 80% in as little as 20 minutes using a high-speed DC charger. That makes road trips and long drives a lot less stressful when it comes to range anxiety. Step inside the G6, and you're immediately met with a cabin that feels both premium and futuristic. The dashboard is dominated by a massive 15-inch floating touchscreen display, running XPeng's latest X-Smart OS. It's fluid, intuitive, and loaded with AI-driven features, from voice commands to smart route planning. There's also a smaller display in front of the driver for essential information, and for those who love clean aesthetics, the lack of physical buttons adds to that minimalist vibe. Interior materials feel high quality. There's a mix of soft-touch surfaces, eco-leather seats, ambient lighting, and even a panoramic glass roof that makes the cabin feel airy and open. The front seats are ventilated and heated, and the rear seats are surprisingly spacious despite that sloping roofline, offering good headroom and legroom for adult passengers. You also get a decent-sized boot, which should be more than enough for weekend trips or daily errands. Technology, as you'd expect from XPeng, is a major highlight. The G6 comes equipped with XPilot, the brand's advanced driver assistance system. Depending on the trim, you can get adaptive cruise control, lane centering, automated lane changing, traffic jam assist, and even highway navigation assist. While full self-driving isn't quite here yet, the G6 brings us one step closer with some truly impressive semi-autonomous features that work well on UK motorways and city roads alike. Safety has been a key focus for XPeng, and the G6 reflects that. The car is built on a high-strength steel and aluminium body structure that provides excellent crash protection. It's equipped with multiple airbags, a 360-degree camera system, blind spot detection, rear cross-traffic alert, and automatic emergency braking. It also includes intelligent parking assistance, making those tight urban spaces a bit less daunting. Now, let's talk about price, because this is where things get interesting. In China, the G6 starts at the equivalent of around £25,000 to £30,000, depending on the variant. Of course, when it lands in the UK, pricing will be adjusted due to import taxes and certification requirements, but it's still expected to significantly undercut rivals like the Tesla Model Y, Ford Mustang Mach-E, and even the Hyundai Ioniq 5. If XPeng can manage to keep the base model under £40,000 in the UK, it could seriously shake up the electric SUV segment. When you compare it to the Tesla Model Y, the G6 arguably offers better interior materials, similar range, and faster charging, at a lower price. Against the Ioniq 5, it brings a sportier design and more advanced driver assistance features. The Mustang Mach-E might have the edge in brand heritage and driver engagement, but XPeng is betting on tech, design, and value to make its case. And it's doing a rather convincing job. Another thing worth mentioning is XPeng's commitment to over-the-air software updates. Like Tesla, they're continually improving the cars even after they've left the factory. That means the car you buy today might get smarter, faster, and more efficient with every new update. It's part of XPeng's vision to offer a car that evolves with you, and in an age where digital connectivity matters just as much as physical performance, that's a pretty compelling promise. Of course, there's still the question of service and support. XPeng is working on building a stronger presence in Europe and the UK, and part of that means expanding the dealership and service network. For early adopters, that might be something to consider, but given the pace at which Chinese EV brands are growing, that gap is expected to close quickly. To sum it all up, the 2025 XPeng G6 is an eye-catching, tech-loaded, high-performance electric SUV that feels surprisingly premium for the price. It's a fresh alternative to the usual EV suspects and brings something genuinely exciting to the table, especially for UK buyers who are ready to try something new and cutting-edge. Whether you're drawn in by the futuristic design, the blistering acceleration, or the intelligent technology, the G6 shows that XPeng is no longer just a startup from China, it's a serious contender in the global EV game. If you're looking for a sleek, smart, and affordable electric SUV that doesn't compromise on style or substance, the XPeng G6 might just be worth a test drive. With the right pricing and local support, it could easily become one of the most talked about EVs of the year in the UK. Keep an eye out for this one, it's more than just a pretty face.